You could be on a secret government database or watch list for simply taking a picture on an airplane.
Some federal air marshals say they're reporting your actions to meet a quota, even though some top officials deny it. 7 News investigator Tony Kowaleski uncovers the quota in tonight's 10:15 Difference.
And those Las Vegas air marshals fly all over the country, including right here through Denver. We're concealing their identities tonight, but they all say they're required to submit at least one report a month. If they don't, no raise, no bonus, no awards, and no special assignments. They call it a quota.
Not only are they making stuff up, but innocent passengers are being entered into an international intelligence database as suspicious persons acting in a suspicious manner on an aircraft.
And they did nothing wrong.
They did nothing wrong.
Unknowing passengers doing nothing wrong, landing in a secret government document called a surveillance detection report. When you see a decision like this for these reports, who loses here?
The people we're supposed to be here to protect, the American public.
In government speak, it's called an SDR. 7 News obtained this internal Homeland Security document defining an SDR as a report designed to identify terrorist surveillance activity. What kind of impact would it have for a flying individual to be named in an SDR?
Oh, that could have serious impact.
Don Strange was the agent in charge of air marshals in Atlanta. He lost his job attempting to change policies inside the agency.
They could be placed on a watch list. They could wind up in databases that identify them as potential terrorists.
And that's why several air marshals object to this July 2004 memo from top management in the Las Vegas office. Its subject line reminds air marshals of the SDR requirement. In the body, it reads, each federal air marshal is now expected to generate at least one SDR per month. Does that memo read to you that FAM headquarters has set a quota?
Absolutely, no doubt.
A second management memo, also dated July 2004, says there may come an occasion when you just don't see anything out of the ordinary for a month at a time. But I'm sure that if you're looking for it, you'll see something. Is there a quota in Las Vegas for surveillance detection reports?
There is. And it directly reflects on our performance evaluations.
On how much money you make?
Exactly.
The director of the Air Marshal Service, Dana Brown, declined a request for an interview on the quota system, but the agency points to this memo from August 2004. It says there is not a quota for submitting SDRs, and it goes on to say, I do not expect reports that are inaccurate or frivolous. But Las Vegas-based air marshals say the quota system remains in force now more than 2 years after managers sent the original memos. To meet this quota, to get their raises, do you think FAMs in Las Vegas are making some of this stuff up?
I know they are. It's a joke.
One example, according to air marshals, on one flight leaving Las Vegas, an unknowing passenger, most likely a tourist, was identified in an SDR for doing nothing more than taking a photo of the Las Vegas skyline as his plane rolled down the runway. You're saying that that was not an accurate portrayal of a potential terrorist activity?
No, it was not.
Was a marshal trying to meet a quota?
Yes, he was.
Did you have a quota in the Atlanta office when you were in charge?
No, I didn't. Would never have done that.
The former agent in charge of the Atlanta region and other air marshals say the quota allows the government to fill a database with bad information. Did you play the game? Did you write an SDR every month?
No, I did not.
Why not?
Well, it's intelligence information. And like any system, if you put garbage in, you get garbage out. I would like to see an investigation, a real investigation, conducted into the way things are done here.
The director of the Air Marshal Service, Dana Brown, continues to decline our request for an interview to explain the concerns of the Air Marshals. In a written statement, the service strongly denies any presence of a quota system,
But Las Vegas-based air marshals have produced documents that show their performance reviews are directly linked to producing the security detection reports.